What's up everyone, Brad here from the Money Dad channel. In this video I'm going to go over NIO's stock chart and a pattern playing out on it that we've been tracking here on this channel for over a month now. And the significance there is this pattern projects a price target far to the upside. I'm going to break it all down for you in this video and give you the price prediction, but first let's talk about the pattern itself. So I have NIO's stock chart pulled up in TradingView. I'm on the daily candlesticks and we have a massive bull pennant right here playing out, and we've already broken out to the upside of it, and we're going to project a price target further than that based on this stock chart pattern. But I just wanted to kind of go over a few things, what this stock chart pattern is, the history behind it, some volume, some other indicators. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit more now that I've kind of shown you what it is. I want to zoom out because there is a little bit more going on here that we need to zoom out for. So you can see all the way down back into the middle of 2020, NIO's stock chart has been making bull pennant after bull pennant after bull pennant, and even one right there as well. And it's been doing it on some pretty consistently incredible volume. And this is important because the volume piece here is just equally important as what the price action is doing. When we're talking about patterns on stock charts projecting price action, we need to know that the volume is also doing its part. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. In every single one of these bull pennants here, the volume has done exactly what it's supposed to be doing. So you can see starting all the way back in the middle of 2020, we had a bull pennant here, and this volume was meteoric to create this big run-up called the flagpole, and then the volume dies off as it consolidates, right? So we have this huge spike of interest, huge volume, and then there's no buyers left, right? So it just kind of trickles out. The price action is just trickling to the side until we get to the point where there is more interest, or the already interested buyers have more money, and we get another huge spike of volume, and we get another huge spike of price, right? And then we go back into consolidation mode again. Volume dies off. And this happens time and time again. Look at this bull pennant right here. Huge spike in volume creates the flagpole. Consolidation phase, no volume, right? So what are we doing here this time? Look at all of this massive volume creating this massive flagpole. Right? And now what is going on with the volume here? This volume is dying off as we are consolidating. And we've created our waves inside of this pennant flag to create our support. We've got a couple of touches right here. We start at the top, and we've only got one touch right there. I thought we were going to get another touch and chop out a little bit more and then break out, but that's okay. We've got two touches up top to create our resistance, and we're breaking out to the upside now. And we did all of this consolidation, all of these waves, on descending volume. The volume was dying off, right? And now look what's happening to the volume as we're breaking out. What's happening here? We are breaking out on increased volume. The volume is increasing while the price is increasing. This is exactly what we want to see. The volume is telling the same story as the price. They are in sync. They are in unison. This is perfect. That's exactly what we want to see on this stock chart. It makes it so that there's a higher probability to hit the price projections from these patterns when the volume is also in unison with the price action. So you really love to see that. So we've got the volume playing the part, we've got the price action doing what we thought it was going to do, and we're breaking out to the upside. So I talked about the historical volume doing its part here on this chart with these bull pennants. Lots of bull pennants on this chart. I really love this chart because it just keeps doing bull pennant after bull pennant, and the volume has just been perfectly playing along with it. So a very cool chart to watch play out, or even trade if you are trading this, or if you're a long-term investor. if you're a long-term bullish investor on NIO, then you're gonna love this video. And if you do like what you are seeing so far, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber yet. If you like to see stock chart pattern analysis, I have lots of other videos on my channel with price projections, price predictions, and we've been doing pretty well with these trades. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber yet. So let's get into the price target based on this bull pennant. I've been targeting the same range since about the beginning of December when I started making videos on NIO. I saw this bull pennant playing out and we set a price projection, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it again just to show you guys how to do it. It's really easy on these bull pennants. All you do is you copy that flagpole, you take it and you start it wherever the next bull trend is starting, right? So you can see right here, this is the bottom of the next bull trend, right? We broke out above the resistance of this bull pennant right here. We broke out. So we trace back and say, okay, this is where this bull trend started, right there. So we're going to take this flagpole and start it right there. Boom, right? And this is our price projection now. And look at that, we are tracing it pretty well. So what do we get an ultimate goal of here? $73.89, basically $74. So that is the price target for this particular stock chart pattern, the bull pennant. It doesn't mean that this stock chart is going to go to $74 and that's it, it's going to die. It could absolutely keep going past that. It could also not reach $74. This is not a 100% accurate stock chart pattern. Nothing in the stock market world is 100%, and stock chart patterns certainly aren't any different from that. We deal with probabilities here with stock chart pattern analysis, and bull pennants have about a 55% chance of reaching their price target. Now that said, we are already approaching that price target of $74, so I would say that the probability of hitting this one is much higher than 55% at this point. Usually bull pennants have a 55% chance of hitting their price target right after they break out above the resistance right here. Maybe back in this range is when we had about a 55% chance of reaching that target, but now that we are this much closer, I would say it's far more likely. Okay, so $74 on NIO. Volume is coinciding with the price action. It's looking really good. I do think there's probably more upside to this stock than $74, but I'm just sticking strictly to the pattern here that I see in the price projection that we have from that. I'm just kind of bullish in general on NIO and the EV industry. That said, if you look down at this RSI indicator here, it does suggest that it's overbought in the short term at least. So we could see some pullback over the next couple of days or maybe week or so, but I think the general trend is higher. I mean, it clearly is, up is the general trend here. We just need some consolidation phases once in a while just to give the buyers a little bit of a breather, I forgot to show you guys in the middle of the video how significant this volume is. Today, Monday, we are looking at the volume leaderboards, and NIO was the #1 volume leader for all US exchanges. They traded more shares of their stock than any other stock on any US stock exchange. 280 million shares. And that created this little volume bar right here. So imagine, I mean, that's high compared to recent volume, but look at some of these spikes in volume. I mean, NIO's volume has been absolutely massive for months now. I mean, almost a year, at least 6 months. So absolutely massive volume on NIO, which is super interesting, and it's even more impressive that you can get these kind of spikes like that when you're talking about that kind of massive volume. So our friends over at barchart.com, they also are a big believer in the technical indicators here on NIO. They are giving NIO a 100% buy rating, and they rank it in the top 1% of all short-term signal directions. Long-term indicators fully support a continuation of the trend. The market is in a highly overbought territory, like I said on the RSI indicator. Beware of a trend reversal. Okay, so bar chart there agrees with me that the RSI is overbought, and we might see a little bit of sell-off here over the next couple of days, but I do think the general trend is higher. So to sum it up, NIO still has plenty of room to run to the upside from a technical analysis perspective anyway. The bull pennant chart pattern projects that $74 price range for this stock, and the technical indicators over at barchart.com are extremely bullish on this stock as well. So that's all I've got. If you enjoy chart pattern analysis, be sure to check out the other videos on my channel and hit the like and subscribe buttons down below if you haven't done that yet. I'll see you guys in the comments down below and in the next video. Thank you for watching.